Hey, I'm Christina Perri, and you're watching me on AtlanticRecords.com. Well, this one's brand new. To Thine Own Self Be True. That's kind of been a thing where, like, I'm really trying to stay true to myself during this whole process because it can get really intense, and you know, everybody's trying to kind of give their opinions and kind of make you go certain ways. So for me, this was like a nice little reminder, you know, during this whole process, my album making and whatnot, to stay true to me. Got Johnny Cash. I love him as a person, not just as an artist. Well, I got LA here, because LA has been pretty rad to me this year. John Paul, George, and Ringo, that's probably my favorite one here. I got when I was 15. Yeah, that's self-explanatory. Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, I was super into Alanis Morissette and Fiona Apple. You know, I really had, because I was like that angsty kind of indie kid who didn't really have, wasn't really in the cool crowd, so I was always emotional, and you know, and I would listen to Fiona Apple and Alanis Morissette and like cry in the mirror and or feel better about dudes, and yeah, so the two of them were crucial for me. I'm such a sap for sad songs. Even when I like want to feel better, I just find comfort in like the really heartstringy kind of super depressing sad songs. Like, I love Jimmy Necco. I think his songs kind of do that for me. I also love like old music. I love listening to like classics like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, and like really romantic songs when I'm sad. I don't know, all the Twilight soundtracks do that for me too. Those songs are sick. When I'm in Philadelphia, I always get a cheesesteak. I don't go to Gino's and Pat's though, that's where everybody else goes. I've got this place in the Northeast, it's called Steve's Steaks, on Cottman and Comley. So I always hit that. I always hit this place called the Eddington House, which is where I worked for 5 years. I always run up the Rocky Steps and do one of these at the top, because I'm that dorky. And I visit my 5,000 family members from Italy who all live in Philadelphia. Who do you think you are? I know for a fact that hanging out with my family, or at least talking to somebody in my family or my core group of friends every single day, was really important for me, because if I was acting like an ass, they would like literally just, I can imagine my dad just giving me like an Italian smack in the head, like, what's the matter with you? You know, or like talking to my little cousin about his basketball game, and just like touching home base for me. You know, every time I'm like floating away, I get pulled back in by, you know, somebody who's really close to me, just talking about them and what they're doing. And you know, it's really, I think it's really important to get out of your head every day, you know, at least once. Who do you think you are?